Alrighty then. I hope everything is working fine. I hope you are doing fine. This is a quick YouTube live stream test. Let's bring this music all the way down. And by the way, that is music from Epidemic Sound, where you can get royalty-free music. And it's absolutely awesome. They have awesome music there. I think they're based out of Sweden, Switzerland maybe. And so copyright royalty-free music for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you actually add your accounts in Epidemic Sound. That way the music is whitelisted and you'll never get like a live stream taken down right in the middle of the stream for a copyright infraction, because the music's already pre-approved for use on those platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as your podcasts and elsewhere. So quick test tonight using vMix encoding software. So for those of you who don't know what encoding software is, it's basically what's used to live stream to YouTube or to Facebook, not just from your webcam, but in a studio style, TV style setting, if you will, where you can use graphics, green screens, lower thirds like I'm doing here. You see the YouTube live test with Jade Sambrook below there. So let's go over a few of the vMix features that I want to show you. vMix, by the way, they are based out of Australia. It's the best live streaming software there is. Obviously, open broadcaster software is really good, but being free and whatnot. But vMix is absolutely awesome. I see I have someone who just joined the live, and if you leave a comment, I'm going to be testing out putting that up on the screen. I can't actually see. It's not like Instagram where it says so-and-so viewer has joined, but yeah, if you leave a comment, maybe you can tell me how many cups of coffee you drink per day, or have you ever live stream, or what are you watching on Netflix right now? What music are you listening to? Anything like that, leave a comment and I'm going to be able to post that up on the screen. So the first thing I want to show you guys with vMix tonight is the QR code feature. So I'm going to pull that up right now. And kind of blocking my bald head there. That QR code is actually my website, my personal website, jadesambrook.com. I could move that around on the screen if I wanted to. So I think I would just go like this position, and there we go, live. That's being moved around on the screen. And I can edit this live on the air as well. So I would be able to, for example, just edit the title. And like I say, right now that's my website. But if I change that to a different site, for example, cnn.com, you'll see the pixels are changing there because that is changing to the website, to CNN. If I change it to CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Channel, .ca, there you go. If you scan that QR code now, it's going to bring you to that website. So that's pretty cool because, again, you can use this for marketing purposes. I don't know how many people actually use QR codes. I don't have a tendency to scan them all that often, but a neat little feature in live streaming to get some engagement and maybe direct people towards a website of your choice. So that is the QR code. Let's pull that off of the screen. Of course, there's a whole bunch of like transitions and stuff, and I haven't played around with them all. But again, here is, it's like coming out of that eye on the on air sign there. And, of course I could just have it pop up like this. So just so many different transitions for the overlays. The other thing I want to show you is browser sources. And in this case, so you can put any web page up. Of course, just like open broadcaster software and stuff, you can share your desktop if you're ever wanting to do tutorials or whatever. In this case, I'm sharing a website, and that is my YouTube. Of course, I could share anything. What's really cool about this, and I hope I have this set up properly for the audio. I hope there's not going to be like some weird audio loop or echoing. I'm only going to learn of that after when I watch the replay. But if I were to click on a video here on my YouTube,
Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, you. I am Jade Sambrook, and that is the name of this channel. Actually, let me redo that intro. Welcome to my channel. We've got fun and games.
I'm going to reduce the volume on the YouTube video a bit just so you can actually hear me talking over it. And what's really cool actually about vMix here is that I can go ahead and make this full screen. So there we go. We can actually watch YouTube videos together or whatever. You know, I guess as long as you have the copyright rights to the content that you're showing, you wouldn't be able to like stream a Netflix show or something like that. But obviously fair use in this case, my own YouTube video. And of course, if you were, how can I say, if you were, you know, fair use commenting on something for, you know, newsworthiness. So, you know, I could go to anybody's YouTube and say, well, you know, here's my comment, here's my opinion on this, and that would be within fair use. So that is pretty cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to try something really quickly here. I'm going to go back to YouTube, and you know, there is where's the YouTube search feature here? It's kind of hard to see when it's small like that. There is somebody that I follow on YouTube, a young vlogger. Is that actually typing in? It's for some reason the keyboard's not keyboard enabled. Let's try this. There we go. Galin Denses. So I'm learning as I go myself here. And here he is, a young Spanish Montreal vlogger. And so here's an example of me showing somebody else's website. And of course, I could, you know, go ahead. He posted a video tonight, actually, and I could go ahead and like that. I'm not signed in, I guess, in this browser, so I wouldn't be able to like it here. But I could go ahead and, you know, and I think I can go properties, and then I could just change the website directly on the air here. So I could say that I want to go to my actual website, and that should update to my website, and there it is. And I think I can use the scroll bar here to scroll on that website, and there you go. I could say like, hey, you know, guys, if you want to check out my podcast, actually I shouldn't say that because my podcast is like 3 or 4 years old and I just haven't updated it or anything. But yeah, I could, you know, it's really fluid and flexible way of showing things during a live stream that you just can't really do with open broadcaster software or some of the other encoding software options like XSplit maybe, and that kind of stuff. Streamlabs, OBS for gaming. You'll see that lower third at the bottom, YouTube live test. That's another really neat thing about vMix. Like I was showing you with the QR code earlier, you can edit titles live on the air. And so I'll show you an example here. YouTube live test. I mean, I could change that to just, for example, YT for YouTube, and we'll say it's no longer a test, it's actually just YT live. I could go ahead and say, you know, instead of Jade Sambrook, Mr. Sambrook, because I'm getting pretty old. And you're seeing those edits live on the air as I'm doing them, but I do have the option to turn off the live editing. So for example, here, I'm going to say, you know, I often use President Jade for social media like Snapchat and Instagram, for example. So I'm changing it to President Jade right now. You're not seeing that on the screen until I hit the live button. And there you go with President Jade. But again, if I have the live button on, you will see the changes as I type them. And so that's really neat for live titling, and vMix just offers you such a wide range of title options, title styles, and everything like that. Let's go back here and just change this to YouTube live test as it was at the beginning. So we're back to square one. So that's it for the lower thirds. Now I want to show you, what do I want to show you? I want to show you the social media titling feature. And I've never done this on YouTube yet, so I'm going to see how this works. Right now, I've pulled up my Twitter account. And for example, I'm just going to try to pull any tweet here. For example, this one here will say send it. Let's see if that... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. So bear with me for a second here as I... It posted it into the wrong title template with Jade Sambrook, that was. So what we are going to do is in the social titling, we're going to send that to the right title. And that's the Gordon Street Blue, if I'm not mistaken. And let's try that again. Send. There it is. So there is my tweet with my Twitter profile picture. And since my tweet had a photo or a video, in this case it was of a bumblebee that I took with my macro lens, it's actually showing the photo from that tweet is in the social. I opened up YouTube there, so that's probably going to send some feedback. But there you go. You see my tweet. I love bees. They are so important, and I am very fortunate and grateful that they let me film them this closely using my iPhone and an Oloclip macro lens as seen on my Instagram profile, along with other videos and great content, bees macro as hashtags. So yeah, check out my Instagram profile, President Jade with a little underscore in between President and Jade. So, I mean, that's with a photo, and that's my Twitter. I could do one, obviously, I could do one like this, where I'm just replying to someone. Let's see how that works. So no photo there, and there we go. That's my tweet. I can pull up any Twitter account, though. So, for example, I could go in and, you know, not that we'd really want to see his tweets, but just to show you real Donald Trump, because that's easy to think of right now. Okay, it's gonna load his tweets up. Is it? Did I misspell that? I think I misspelled something here, or maybe his Twitter got shut down. It's not loading his tweets. Let's see here quickly. Yeah, oh my god, that's weird. Oh, a minute. Yep, I got them. Okay, so nice to see that one of my best pupils is still giant Trump fan, blah, blah, blah. That has a picture. So, I mean, I'll show you an example. Send, there you go. Donald Trump's picture, his handle for Twitter, Real Donald Trump, and then his tweet. And of course, if, you know, you pulled up one like this, Donald Trump, thank you, Ohio, CAG 2020, whatever that means. Keep America great. Okay, yeah, that's like the new mega for 2020. That's okay. Anyways, that's enough of Donald Trump. So let's pull this off of the screen. There we go. That's Twitter. There's YouTube. There used to be Instagram. Instagram changed their API, so you can't use Instagram anymore. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to try doing a comment here. So I'm going to say, hello, YouTube Nation. Okay, so I'm commenting on my own video. And now, if I look at the vMix social, there it is. This is my first time ever doing this. I hope this works. Send. There I am. So the same profile picture that I use on Twitter, I use on YouTube, has the little YouTube logo there. I could probably edit some stuff in that title so that it actually shows like the YouTube channel name or whatever. Has my name below, which is my YouTube channel name also, but you know, Twitter earlier had the actual Twitter name and then the name of the person. In this case, it's just showing Jade Sambrook and hello YouTube Nation. But again, there are so many titles in vMix. I'm just going to go and show an example here. Maybe something a little more animated. Is there something I can find here that I would kind of like? That would kind of be nice. Let's see here. Let's see what we can find. Maybe I will use something like this. All right, so there is that, and that is called Wipeout Red. So just Actually, I don't. 1 second. I think I need to choose a social title. So I need to go into GT Social. That's exactly it. Okay, so for YouTube here, I'm going to try to find something that's red, and this is called Deets Red. So that's the one I'm going to use. And just bear with me for a second here. I'm going to pull this this last title there. And I'm actually going to take this lower third off so that it's a little easier to see. And that would be that one right there. Adios. Okay, here we go. vMix Social. And we're changing it to the Deets Red. And then I'm going to try putting a comment on my YouTube once again. So the comment this time will be, hey, great live stream test. We'll write a little longer of a comment here. I'm really enjoying your show using vMix. And you know what I forgot to do tonight? Bear with me for a second here. Is actually put some light on my face. Let's just see if that doesn't improve things a little bit. That's the thing with live streaming. Errors are allowed. You're allowed to be human. That might just make it a little nicer, despite the shadow from the microphone. So here we go. I've now commented, and I'm going to go ahead and see. There it is. I love this. Maybe one day I'll show you guys my desktop so you can see everything that I'm seeing. Send, and there it is. On a different title template. In this case, hey, great live stream test. I'm really enjoying your show using vMix by Jade Sambrook. So if you were to leave me a comment while watching this live stream, now nobody is right now. I have 0 viewers, or actually 2. So yeah, if you're here right now and you want to leave a quick comment, I can put it up on the screen. I don't expect a lot of viewers when I do tests like this, and I don't expect a lot of viewers on a Friday night at 11:44 p.m. Eastern time, because everybody's out having fun, everybody's out on a patio, everybody's out or spending time with their girlfriend, boyfriend, cuddled on the couch watching Netflix or whatever. They're not watching my live stream, and that's to be expected. I'm just an old man now, home alone, and testing this stuff out so that eventually I can have an actual real show. So let's pull that off of the screen. Now that I put this light in front of my face, I can't see anything. And there it goes. So again, any comments before I call this YouTube live quits? Yes. So very, very fun. So what did I do here? I showed you guys the QR code on the screen. I showed you guys lower thirds with the possibility of editing those lower thirds live on the air. I showed you being able to post your YouTube comments on the screen, as well as other social media stuff like Twitter feeds. You can use hashtags, just pull in anything for anybody's Twitter profile and just put it up on the screen. There's just so much you can do with this vMix that you cannot do with Open Broadcaster software or other encoding software. Oh, and I showed you guys obviously using a full screen browser here to show websites and how we can even go ahead and watch YouTube videos. I'll just go to the main YouTube page here, youtube.com. And there it is. And we could choose any video here. I'll just choose the first one and make that full screen and watch full screen videos. So really, 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 really cool. Let's try this right here. See what that does. Different transition coming in there. So that is my live stream for tonight. Let's, before I go, let's do this. Let's open my voice mod. Okay, so now I'm on a different mic line, and I have a voice changer in here with different sounds like cathedral. This makes it sound like I'm in a cathedral, and this makes it sound like I'm in a cave, and this makes it sound like it's a cool tune.
This is my deep, very white voice. Hey baby, what you doing tonight? And what else do we got here? There's
man to woman. This is like a woman's voice. Oh my God, do you hear what John did? Oh my God. There's party time. There is just so much, so many voice changers.
This is like a speech. Listen, people, we're gonna get justice. No justice, no peace.
the sword. If you're like in a Star Wars movie, so pretty cool.
This is like I'm talking on the phone. And of course, this has a soundboard where I can load up any sounds that I want. So Homer Simpson saying "doh" or whatever. Of course, you know, a sitcom laughing here. Or even my favorite. My penis. My penis. Fucking love that one. Pardon my language. My penis. So yeah, that is that. And yeah, so I wanted to do that before live streaming out. Thank you for watching. And again, this was a test, and I'm going to be using vMix a lot more now, and especially being able to put comments up on the screen. Let's put one last one here before I leave. Let's write, thank you for watching. And thank you for watching. If I can actually see my screen here, bang. And then let's post that up on the screen for anybody who may be joining late. And there you go. Any YouTube comments that people leave during your live stream, can throw those right up on the screen. How cool is that? So cool. So that is it for tonight. Switch back to my other mic here. And I'll definitely be doing more YouTube videos going forward, more live streams, and I'm going to be getting back into actually making and creating some YouTube content. I got so many videos to make on so many products that I've purchased for like film and video, everything from like gimbals and stabilizers and steady cams and even stuff to like, I know iOS 13 is coming out, so you're just going to be able to plug flash drives and memory cards and stuff directly into your iPhone or your iPad and transfer audio and photos and stuff like that. But right now, until iOS 13 is out, I have another solution, and I need to talk about that. I bought a product for that, so I should do a review on that. Just so many things, obviously, like this vMix. I started using Voice Meter Potato, which is a virtual mixing board for all my sound control. So I do a video on that. I just have so many videos to make, and I'm just such a procrastinator. You know, always making Snapchat and Instagram stories instead of YouTube videos. But no, it's time to get back into the YouTube grind, and that will be coming soon. So on that note, let's bring the music back in, which again is from Epidemic Sound. And let's bring that music. I was going to say all the way up, but then you wouldn't hear my voice. So good night to you. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching live or if you end up watching the replay, love you all, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. All right, adios.